Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. This is going to be as brief as I can possibly make it. So we're going to talk about Kanye West is going dabbled into politics, or did he dabble into politics? When Kanye West started tweeting about loving President Donald Trump and being and dragon energy and so forth and so on, I knew. I tweeted, Kanye West is a marketing genius. People don't understand. Kanye West is a marketing genius. Don't pay attention to what he says. Don't pay attention to anything about him. Just pay attention to the grand picture. What are you doing? Come on. Get out of there. Marketing. That's what it was. That's what it was always about, and that's the only thing that it was about. Kanye going off during his tour talking about he's going to be running for president in 2020. Now, so Kanye West went through all of this political stuff, saying that he loves Donald Trump. Donald Trump is his brother. He admires Candace Owens, and he has conservative views. He believes in family. He believes in military. He believes in the United States. He believes in the flag. He believes he wants to discuss prison reform. He wants to talk about the actual civil rights of actual people who actually have discussion about it, which is the black community. Okay. Fact. Candace Owens went to Kanye West and said, I like your logo. Kanye West introduced her to the guy who made the logo. She then adopted the logo that was made for her. Fact. That's a fact. In Candace Owens launching the Blexit, which is the black exit from the Democratic Party, which is the straight version of walkaway, specifying the black community, all of a sudden Kanye West doesn't want to have anything to do with politics. Why do you think he would even say that? For a second, let me impress upon you, who do you think is actually talking? Do you think Kanye West is talking? Let me point out who Kanye West is surrounded by. He lives in Hollywood. He lives in that area. He lives around those people who are 100% liberal, leftist. Kim Kardashian, the Kardashian clan, all the Kardashians, the Kardashian friends, all the Kardashian entities, all the Kardashian advertisers, all the Kardashian sponsors, all the Kardashian connections. He is married to a Kardashian. Who do you think is talking in that tweet when he says he doesn't want to talk about Blexit? Who do you think is talking when he tweets that he has figured out that he's being used? Do you think Kanye West is saying that he's being used? Or do you think somebody else has told Kanye West that he's being used? And that he should put that tweet out that he's being used. That all of a sudden Kanye West is a victim. All of a sudden this grown man worth millions of dollars and millions of dollars in debt is all of a sudden being used because he is a victim. Because he can't put two and two together. Because the evil black people are evil and evil black people are evil. Right? All of a sudden he's used. The marketing genius that I know he is, you don't get #1 songs like that. without being, it's like getting drafted to the NBA starting line from day one. Should I put on my Spock ears and tell you the improbability of getting a number one song? How about getting 2 number one songs? How about getting your own songs to number one and producing somebody else and getting them to number one? What is the ridiculous improbability statistic, Mr. Spock? That is approximately 1 gazillion to 1. In fact, let's add what is it? C3PO on this. That is like 1 billion gazillion to the trillionth power to 1. I'm saying the things that he's doing, getting number one songs, number one hits, producing number one songs, number one hits, is almost impossible. But he's doing it over and over and over and over. And then this guy got into the Oval Office, cursed in front of the President of the United States, which there was a little bit of reaction, but not enough of a reaction. And the President of the United States graciously, politely, well-manneredly excused the entire, because that's what people with etiquette do. I know etiquette. You might not know me. You might be seeing me for the first time, but that I know etiquette. I was a diplomatic dependent. That means I went overseas and sat in front of presidents and princes and princesses and ambassadors and yada, yada, yada. And prime ministers, the whole 9 yards. And I had tea with them. Huh? Oh. Nice to make your acquaintance, Mr. Ambassador, Mrs. Ambassador, Prince. Nice to see you, Mr. President. I know etiquette. So the President of the United States excused this guy who's cursing in the Oval Office. Now, mind you, I have a political science degree, amongst other things. It's not strictly a political science degree. But most of that is political history, right? And I know for a fact that President Nixon, in particular, cursed up a storm right in the Oval Office. As you know, if you ever hear any recordings of the behind-the-scenes recordings, you know that the guy cursed up a storm. So Kanye West cursing in the Oval Office in front of the President of the United States is nothing. Nothing. Now, you see that Kanye West doesn't have the graces and the manners of somebody, let's say, like me, in the Oval Office. He is a bull in a china shop in the Oval Office, right? But all of a sudden, now he's being used. Really? Or is it somebody speaking to tell you, Kanye West, that there should not be any Blexit and black people should know their place and stay in their lane, because black people don't need to be exiting the Democratic Party? Tell me what you think below. Thank you.